I am not surprised, honestly. I got back from watching the Minecraft movie, as you can probably guess. And honestly, going in, I had no faith. I didn't. I thought the trailers and the marketing has been strange, and it feels like it's too little too late for this movie. However, still going in, let's just see what happens, right? Because I've seen some people stating that they had some decent fun in it, so who knows. However, at points, it feels like they should have retitled this movie a Minecraft reference movie, because it feels like they were just name dropping and showcasing a lot of stuff just because it's in the game. Well, we have to reference in the movie somehow, even if it doesn't make sense, or if it's just a throwaway thing just for one appearance or whatever, and that's it. It didn't feel organic. I understand it's a Minecraft movie. They're gonna just throw a lot of stuff in there just because it's, of course, the game, right? We're making it to a movie. But I wish there was a better way they could have handled a lot of the references or things shown, because, like I said, a lot of it is just shown for, who cares? The story is just all over the place, and at times, there's some actual, surprisingly, I'm surprised by this because of the rest of the film, there are actually some funny-esque moments that I was shocked by. The reason why I'm shocked is because a lot of it is just a little uncomfortable, a little, like, really? Because a lot of the dialogue is questionable. And Jack Black, look, I like Jack Black. At times in his career, especially later in years, he has basically played a kind of parody of himself in some of the roles he has done. And here, he's literally just playing Jack Black to the 10th degree. Basically just over the top. Too much Jack Black. And he overemphasizes on words, my diamonds, and I am Steve. Just things like, it just, I'm not sure. And here's the biggest thing too. You're taking your lead character, Steve, from Minecraft. How do you translate that into a film? It's tricky. I understand that. This wasn't it. No. And the first, 2 or 3 minutes of the movie, the opening, it felt like they were just throwing this in because they had to overly explain the introduction of the overworld or whatever, Minecraft. They have to over explain everything for the younger audience, even though they already know this. Because when I saw it in my theater, and I live in a small town, a lot of kids, also a lot of college kids as well. It was a good mixture of crowd, but not a lot of old people, obviously. It seemed people overall enjoyed it, but I think the opening few minutes was just try to get everybody on the same kind of level in terms of understanding what's going on. It just felt kind of tacked on in terms of the opening few minutes. Would I recommend this movie to somebody who has played the game, Minecraft? Obviously, I think a lot of people have played the game. My wife hasn't. She actually saw the film. She's like, I was expecting it to be a lot worse. My wife has no idea anything about Minecraft. She was just like, all right, she wanted to get popcorn. So she loves movie theater popcorn. So I was surprised by that. But if you've played Minecraft, would I recommend watching this movie? Sure. But you're not going to get a great story, and you might as well just know going in, it's just a lot of references and nonsense. But you see a lot of stuff from the game. So if that's what you're looking for, there you go. If you're looking for meaningful characters and dialogue, you're not getting that. You're not getting that here at all. They try, it doesn't work. If you've never played the game, I don't recommend this at all. I feel like you're not going to have any enjoyment. Like I said, my wife only went because of movie theater popcorn and just to go out and see a movie with me. But she really didn't have any interest whatsoever. But she was surprised it wasn't worse, but she's like, it's still bad. But at least there was some funny-esque moments. But she was more interested in some of the trailers beforehand and the popcorn. That's pretty much it. And just how ridiculous some of this shit is. Really, this is happening? I'm like, she'll look at me at times going, really? I'm like, I don't know. She's expecting me to answer the questions. Why'd they do that? I don't know. There's a choice they make in this movie around the second act, and it's supposed to be a surprise moment of a character doing something heroic. I knew it was a cop-out. I mean, it's played up, and it's so obvious that in the third act, this moment gets reversed. There's a twist. Come on. It's been done a million times. And I knew for a fact this is exactly what they're doing. If they would have stuck with that decision in Act 2 and actually didn't do what I knew what they were going to do, I'd give them a thumbs up for surprising me with that, but of course they didn't. So, a Minecraft movie, or what I would call a Minecraft reference movie, is bad. Is it horrible, terrible? Is it one of the worst movies ever made? No, not at least not for me, but it's not great. Some weird dialogue moments and some funny stuff at times, but it's more so like how weird the dialogue is, where it makes things kind of funny and kind of random. That's the one thing that I probably should mention earlier. But yeah, some of the dialogue, when it's funny, it's just so random and bizarre, like out of left field. You're like, who wrote this? I don't know who wrote this, but they were on the ball at least 10% of the time in terms of like some funny, random, off the wall shit you're not expecting to hear in this movie. And then the rest of it, in terms of the actual story, characters, and the development, everything, nah. The CGI, should have mentioned this earlier too. Like, it looks like Minecraft come to life, but at times it's clear blue screen at points on the characters. I think some of the translation, and we've seen this in the marketing too, in terms of like the sheep and some of the other animals, the translation from the game to now live action in a sense for this movie, it's kind of strange. I wish they would have reworked some of the things on that, but hey, look, if this movie is somewhat successful, they're going to make another one, no question. And will I go see it? Probably not, but maybe, who knows? I mean, at this point, I've already seen the first one. All I can ask for is, if they make another one, improve the script and just improve the characters. Like, I'm not asking for a 10 out of 10 amazing story, but give us something worth a damn, in my opinion, because I'm not going to sit through this kind of crap again. I won't. I just can't. So, yeah.